Hey folks, Amber and Graysen from Homestead. Got my helper here to go feed us a cow. You gonna feed JT?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go feed him, and we've got some other stuff going on today that we're gonna take y'all around and see.
I bet you won't eat me.
I told him, why don't we just go in the gate? And he says, I bet you won't beat me. Of course. Hi, JJ man. You ready for some breakfast? Hold it up a little bit. You're kind of low there.
Why does he move around?
He likes to move around when he drinks. He kind of spins circles around you till he gets comfortable.
Is he actually drinking it?
That's why I asked if you were going to do it the whole time. He gets a little rough now.
Squeeze it.
Yeah, squeeze it hard.
Why is he doing that?
It's been a while since you fed him, and he's stronger now.
He's strong?
He's growing. Yeah, he's growing. He's getting stronger,
He's
so he
trying to
pushes
push.
on it.
Why do you do that, buddy? Why does he push?
Well, when they drink from their mama, they do that to get more milk to come out. And he doesn't realize he's drinking from a bottle, and that's not going to do anything to help it come out faster.
No, don't. He's about to push. He's about to push.
He's going to push
He's
it.
about to push. He's going to push.
Look at his tail going. That means he's happy. He's enjoying his milk. He's a strong guy now.
Oh, it's almost done.
Queen's laying in the sun holding her baby.
It kind of hurts when she does it.
Yeah, it kind of hurts. That's why I asked if you sure you were going to do that the whole time he was going to eat.
And when I'm done, I have to run.
Yeah.
When I'm done, do I have to run?
No, you don't have to run. He's just going to get his milk slobber on you.
I don't want him to get milk on me.
Well, then you got to run. Because he's going to try to get more milk from you.
He's almost done. Can I feed the can that be my chore now? Mom, can that be my chore now?
You want feeding him to be your chore now?
Can it?
Sure, I guess. It's kind of hard, isn't it? He's pretty strong.
Can I feed him every day?
I guess if you want to.
I'm gonna tell Landon that it's not his chore anymore. Is he done?
There's still a little bit down in the bottom.
Landon, is that all?
You gotta wait till you hear it sucking air. Hold it up, straight up.
It is.
Okay, he's good. He's done. That's good.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yep, he's not gonna chase you. Oh yeah, he's gonna chase you. Huh? Maybe not.
Oh, he's not gonna.
You just wanted him to chase you, silly. Don't make him chase you. Go put the bottle up. He's done. His belly's full. Look at that milk beard. Look at that milk slobber. Oh, Bubba, don't tease him. No, take it. It's empty. Look at his milk beard. Oh, my goodness. He's so cute.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, my goodness. You can't have my camera. You can't have the camera.
It's me.
No. You're so silly. So, okay, JJ. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. There you can. Well, my hoodie's getting in the camera. There you can see we dehorned him. So yeah, we dehorned JT. We're still not sure if we're going to castrate him to make him a steer or if we're going to keep him as a bull. It's actually all dependent upon what our Lucy cow has, if she has a heifer calf or a bull calf. So the plan is, if Lucy has a heifer calf, we will castrate JT and we'll steer him because they have the same daddy. Lucy's baby and JT are both Chester's babies, and our Chester bull is in our freezer. So we don't have a bull anymore. But if Lucy has a bull calf, then we will probably castrate that bull calf, grow him up for meat, and we will keep our He's between my legs from behind. He's so goofy. He's just pushing on my legs. So we'll castrate, if Lucy has a bull calf, we'll castrate him, grow him up for meat, and we will keep JT here as a bull and breed with Lucy next year when he's big enough to breed. And I know y'all are thinking like, oh, if he's gonna be a bull, then you probably have to eventually slaughter him and whatever. I haven't gotten that far yet on my thinking, because this is my little bottle baby. He's my little baby. Oh my gosh, he's such a sweet thing. And right now I don't want to go there with my thinking. I don't know. So I'd like to say we'll steer him and we'll keep him as my farm party cow, but you know, you never know. I don't know what's going to happen. If we have a heifer calf, then I have to steer him. But if we have a bull calf, I'm going to have to steer that one, and I'm going to keep him as a bull. And yeah, we could just buy a different bull and steer them both. But I just think, why waste our money on buying another bull when we have a perfectly beautiful bull right there? So just all on how it goes, and we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes, see how it plays out, and if we keep him as a bull, I'm wanting to hope that he doesn't get aggressive, because he's raised by hand and he's my little bottle baby. But if he does, you know, have the normal bulliness in him, and he eventually gets aggressive, then we'll deal with it when it comes. So anyway, that's all about that. So new news on the homestead. Let me turn my camera around, show y'all something else. Yep, you see it? There's nothing. There's nothing. Okay, so probably thinking, what's that about? I don't see anything. It's just mud, a big nasty mud hole. Yeah, so our penny pig, our big giant hog, we sold her. She actually left this morning. We sold her, and we sold the little Poo pig, the little bitty gilt that we bought. And we did that for several different reasons. Well, it mainly was my choice. Josh went along with it because he is an awesome husband, and he kind of, if I have these ideas, he's like, okay, and lets me kind of go along with my crazy brain up there, and he kind of lets me experiment with things, and I love him for that. So I'm praying that this isn't a big, bad, horrible idea, and it's not a big flop. So all that to say, I didn't really like the hog. I mean, I liked her. She was tame. She was friendly. She's a hog. But that's the thing. She was a hog. And it's just a big, giant mud hole in her pen. And I hate that. I hate that she doesn't have grass to eat. I hate that I can't let her out to roam and graze the pasture, because all of our animals live together, and I love that about our homestead. I love letting our animals just coexist together, all the different animals. And I know you can't, it's like a fairy tale land, and you can't always do that, and we can't always do that, because look, we have these babies separated, this baby separated for all different reasons. And we have our cooney babies over there, and it's all different reasons, but that's the difference. These can eat the grass and not rut up the ground and like be crazy pigs. So our coonies are grazing pigs. They are called pasture pigs. Basically, they just graze on grass like a cow or a goat or whatever other grazing animal. And they don't root up the ground. They don't make big giant mud holes all over your property. I mean, they do root some in the summertime just to find cool ground, cool mud and stuff, but it's not like my whole pasture's rooted up from a hog, you know. And so we have researched another breed of pigs. Well, I've researched, Josh has just listened to everything I've had to say about it, and he's a beautiful man, and he's wonderful about that. And so he's going along with my crazy idea of selling the hog who was registered, who was very tame, very friendly. She's a perfect ideal sow for somebody that loves hogs, because she'll let you love on her while she's feeding her babies, and that's an amazing sow, because a lot of them don't do that. They're very aggressive when they have babies because they get very protective. She was an amazing pig, but I don't want that breed. We got meat from her because we've got 4 babies that we're keeping for slaughter, and that is more than enough meat of pork for a year for our family. So we're not in a big giant rush on the next breed, but I am getting at least 3 of this next breed. I'm getting a boar and 2 gilts, which they're all gonna be young. They're all babies right now, or they're babies about to be born right now. So I am gonna get them very soon. And so they will come as babies. We'll raise them up the way we wanna raise them up. And probably raise them to know the electric fences, so we can move them around the property as we see fit, so we won't have that disaster. Because eventually our boars will have to be separated from our sows and gilts, because we can't have the wrong kind of breeding and mixed breeds, and the wrong boars breeding with the wrong sows and gilts. So we will have to separate, which is fine, because these kind of pigs that I'm getting are the same as our coonies, and they are pasture pigs. They don't root up the ground. They have the temperament of our coonies. They have the temperament of the coonies because they are a mix of the coonies, and so they're going to be like big giant puppy dogs, like 300 something 400 pound puppy dogs. So they will flop their big 400 pounds down on the ground for belly rubs, just like our coonies do. And so I love that. And this breed is called Idaho pasture pigs. If you research it, they look a lot like our coonies, because they are a mix of cooney, Old Berkshire, and Duroc. Those are the 3 pigs that they mixed to make this breed of pig back in 2006. And I wish that I had researched more and I knew about these pigs a month ago before I got into the Herefords, which is fine, because I mean, we did get 4 babies, you know, from her to slaughter, so it wasn't, and I made my money back plus a little, so it's perfectly fine. We didn't lose anything on doing that deal that we did with the hog, so we actually gained from it. So anyway, but the Idaho pasture pigs, they look like the coonies. They're just bigger. They're about twice the size, almost twice the size of the coonies. They're not quite as big as the Herefords that we had. So, and they grow, that's the thing, they grow faster than the coonies. That is the whole reason we're even getting into any other kind of pigs, because we absolutely love the coonies and their temperament and the kind of pigs that they are, but they grow super slow. That is the only downfall of the coonies, is how slow they grow. So any kind of meat production you want on your farm, cooney is not it, unless you have a lot of them and you have a lot of babies every year and you can slaughter a lot of babies every year. But it's going to take a year to a year and a half, maybe even 2 years, to get to slaughter size for the coonies, because slaughter size is basically them full grown, and that's going to take a year and a half, 2 years. So that's just not good for any kind of meat production. And that's what we're wanting to do on our homestead. Besides just selling our animals, we want our animals for meat. So that is why we are getting into the Idaho pasture pigs, and I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to get our new babies, which should be in the next couple months, and we'll definitely keep you updated on that. So that's the new news on the homestead. Is we don't have the big hog anymore. We don't have our little poo pig anymore. We sold them. We actually sold 2 of the little gilts, the big pigs babies, 2 of the little girl babies, and we kept 1 little girl and the 3 boys that we castrated, and those 4 we're keeping for slaughter. And if you're wondering why we kept a girl for slaughter, is because it's the little girl that has a hernia on her belly. It's a little better, but it's still there, so we've decided we will eventually just slaughter her with the boys, and which is not a big deal, because I mean, people slaughter gilts all the time. So anyway, I'm going to take you over here. I've got something else to show y'all that I don't believe we've showed you yet, and it's really cool. Wondering what that is? Okay, let me show you. Oh, they're in there because somebody fed them this morning. Y'all got feed inside there, huh? These are our young does, our young female rabbits that we had from our mama, or our 2 mamas. And this is their rabbit tractor that my wonderful husband built last week, and they're loving it. Look, you see how bare that ground is? See that? Those squares? We've been moving it every day, and actually today we haven't moved it. So we're gonna put a chain on these 2 hooks. We just haven't done it yet, and I'm gonna move it right now. So hang on just a second. All right, so right now I just move it myself like this. Here we go. Okay, yeah, now it's on. Come over here. You see where it was before? This is where their little house was, and where they were eating and pooping a lot. And then that's where they ate down all the grass right there. And so now let's look in here, sis, and look at them. As soon as we move it to fresh grass, look at them. They go to chowing down. They love it. So we move it. This is 6 does. So if we only had 1 doe in here, you know, we wouldn't have to move it that often. But having this many in this one little tractor, we have to move this every day, because they sit here and chow down, and they eat on that grass, and they eat that grass up in a day. So we've been moving it every day, and let's show them down. Let's show y'all down here. See the ground where we've moved it every day, and down here is actually right here where I'm standing is where we started about a week ago. And so look, at the grass has already grown back. It's already grown back really good, and you can see the next spot is starting to grow back, and then down the line. So this really turned out really perfect, and he's actually in the middle of building a second one for our young male rabbits, because right now we have our 2 mamas are actually pregnant. We rebred them. So our 3 cages over by the barn, we're just gonna keep our 3 grown rabbits over there for now until the mamas have their next round of babies. And then eventually we will build more of these to where pretty much all of our rabbits will be on the ground, and they'll be eating grass every day, and it'll save a lot on feed. And after the mamas have the babies, we can actually put them in here with our young females too, and it'll be fine. But they can't while they're, getting ready to have babies. That wouldn't work out. So yeah, we love that. That's pretty cool. And these little things are perfect for like small chickens also, or chicks or ducklings. We're probably gonna build a couple extra for that, for just using for when we have our chicks and our ducklings, because we have how many chicks do we have right now? We have 4 ducklings right now with our new one, and 6 chicks right now, and we have probably about a couple dozen duck eggs in the incubator right now, and 3 goose eggs. So we're excited about the goose eggs.
Pause that, 'cause I was gonna tell you something.
What you gonna tell me?
My toenail's falling off.
Oh no! Oh man. So he dropped a 2x10, I think it is, a 2x10. I'm not looking at that on camera. That is really gross. Okay, look, put that shoe back on.
You need to wash it.
So stoshed. So he dropped a heavy board on his toe and bruised that toenail up right when he did it, and he's losing his toenail now. So pretty gross. Hi, little piggy. She looking at me. What's up, little piggy? Hi, sweet girl. No, they're in the sun. Hi, sweet boys. Oh, you little fatties. Y'all sunning. Don't get up. You don't have to get up.
Okay, I'm sitting down.
They are growing. They are getting big. These are the 3 that we castrated. Our last castration video, you saw one of those that we castrated. We had already done the other 2 before we videoed it. But yeah, that's them. They're doing good. They're growing good, getting big.
I wanted to keep Chewbacca.
Oh well, we're not keeping any of that breed. I'm sorry. Show y'all our Lucy cow. She's getting real close to baby time. Getting pretty close here. I'll show you this udder. That milk is starting to come in. See that udder? Look at that udder back there growing.
The little thing that you said on their belly.
Her milk veins?
Yeah.
It's swelling up. It is a little bit, isn't it? But you can see that udder is growing. And she's getting closer. I mean, she's not real close yet, but definitely getting some milk in there. Hey, pork chop. What you doing, pork chop? You just eating? Just eating. You're just like a little squilly puppy dog.
You squilly puppy dog.
Just like a puppy dog. What you doing, bud? He's so talkative. He's very vocal. He'll grunt and moan and snort at you. Squeal and snort at you just for attention.
And then he'll nudge his nose on your leg.
Yeah, they've seen him push that nose a lot.
Hey, you got big belly.
So there's his little horn knots are gone, his little horn buds.
Oh yeah.
That's flat now. Look at that. Look at that rotten little cow. Oh my
He
lord.
just laid down for
Oh,
belly
he's
rubs.
so sweet.
I never knew cows like belly rubs.
He's laying in that sun. He's just enjoying that sunshine. So there's his little horn buds. It's all flat now. So on his little horn buds, we use Dr. Naylor's dehorning paste from Tractor Supply, and it seems to have worked really well. The horn buds are super flat now, so I'm guessing it did its job. So I'll leave a link to the Dr. Naylor's dehorning paste down below. If you have goats or calves, it can be used on goats as well. You use it a different way, so just follow the directions or Google directions on how to use it on goats, and it works for that too. So anyway, thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for stopping by the homestead. Hi, pretty girl. What you doing, pretty mama? What you doing, pretty mama? Peppa? Peppa, Piggy?